All right, good morning, boys. What is up? Today is Tuesday, February 3rd. Pretty simple trading day. Made $8,000 on my actual XFAs, and I made $8,000 on my evals to pass the rest. Right, so pretty simple. We're not max allocated with Lucid and Tradeify. I did just make 1.4 thousand across, or 1.5 thousand across all my. Let me check real quick. Let me double check that statistic. Sorry, 1.4 on my lead account and 1.6 on the followers. Okay. Don't know how that happened, but still pretty good, right? What is my bias? Today my bias was extremely bearish. All right, I'm gonna go over this right now. Right, I made it around $1.6 thousand across 5 accounts, or 1.4 on one, I guess. So $8,000 day for me with Lucid, and $8,000 day for me with my evals with Tradeify. So I finally got those passed as well, right? Now, what do I notice coming into market open? I think we're very overextended on the 4-hour. I see we have an unfilled 4-hour gap here, unfilled 4-hour gap here. And the hourly is choppy as fuck. The hourly is not respecting bullish order flow. If we were respecting bullish order flow, we wouldn't have to retrace this deep in the leg, right? We just kept trading lower and lower and lower within this leg. At first, yes, we respected OTE and this order block, but then we actually ended up, you're going to see what this gap is right now. We respected OTE of a bearish range right here, right? I kind of drew 0.618 to 0.705. I treated it as a gap, right? Took that. We ended up respecting OTE of a bearish range with Asian lows resting right below us. Now, what do I see? I see we're pushing lower and lower in this leg. We are respecting this gap right here. So what do? At 929, I go short with my stops above this high. I never went break even once. I'm not gonna lie, I don't break even my trades. I believe in my draws very strong, so I just held to Asian lows and banked. Pretty good trade. Took this shit with, I think, 2 minis. Took this shit with 2 minis, and I guess I just got a much better fill on some of my other accounts, which is kind of weird. But yeah, pretty simple trading day. Entered off the fact that the 15-minute time frame was extremely bearish. Nothing bullish about the 15-minute. Hourly time frame was looking very bearish. The 4-hour time frame needed to fill unfilled gaps resting below us, and we're still dumping. Nice trade from yesterday. Sorry. On the 4-hour time frame, we have to fill gaps resting below us, right? We're still dumping. How much is Nasdaq down? 0.5%. Nice, right? And then what do I notice? OT of a bearish range. 15-minute is bearish. Hourly is bearish. 5-minute is bearish. Are there any 5-minute imbalances above us? Not any significant ones, right? 15-minute. There is an unfilled 15-minute gap. I'm okay taking this loss, so I don't really care that much. It's not that much risk. I'm risking like $800 on this trade, right? Asian lows below us. I'm very confident in market open, just taking us there. Short right there, targeting Asian lows. Pretty simple, pretty clean trading day. Not much else to it. Not a trade I'd usually take, like I mentioned before. A trade I'd usually take is something like this, more internally based. Like this, like targeting a low that was just made in the market. However, I was very confident in Asian lows. I like the setup a lot. Thought it was pretty simple, I'm not gonna lie. I could have easily just been wicked out of this shit. 15-minute gap tap, and then I would have just re-entered, probably with heavier size too. I would have been a lot more confident in that trade, and it probably would have aligned with OTE of some, if I got stopped out of market open, would have aligned with OTE of this range right here, right? Which would have been pretty fucking clean setup. I would have price sized 3 or 4 minis on that shit, targeting Asian lows, and I would have banked. So a manipulation would have honestly been kind of nicer. Are we still just dumping? Where the fuck are we even dumping to? We're just dumping to dump. Did we tap something significant? Okay, look at that. Yeah, we did. We tapped OTE of this bearish range right here. That's actually fucking nuts on the daily time frame how well that worked. Alright, so we have the bearish OTE. Let's see how price reacts to that shit. With that being said, there's not much for me to cover. Like, there wasn't a lot more trade entries in my opinion. Honestly, let's check this out because I wasn't even paying attention to this before. You inverse the 2 minute. Let me go over why this is a bad trade. You're in a 4-hour gap, right? Obviously, there's more to it, but fucking whatever. You're in a 4-hour gap, and you tap it, and then you get a 2 minute IFEG. And all you fucking IFEG brain rot kids are gonna fucking say, oh my god, we have so many unfilled gaps above us. Oh my god, unfilled 5 minute gap up here. Let me take this unfilled, this inverse 2 minute gap, and I'm gonna go long here, and then I'm gonna target this unfilled 5 minute gap. Well, guess what, Sherlock? You're in a fucking downtrend, all right? Price doesn't have to go to your fucking fair value gap off a 2 minute IFEG when the hourly is shitting the bed. The 15 minute is completely bearish. The 5 minute is completely bearish, right? Align your time frames with your trades. You can't just take a fucking 1 minute inverse or 2 minute inverse targeting a pretty big imbalance in the market when price is literally just moving the other way right now, right? Ideally, is a 2 minute IFEG to an unfilled 5 minute gap a bad trade? No, I take that. That is a great setup. But that is a great setup under better context. You can't just tap a 4-hour gap, sweep a random ass fucking low, which you didn't even, I guess you sweeped, yeah. Sweep a low in a 4-hour gap and take a 2 minute IFEG. That's not how it works. That's going to fail most of the time, right? If you want to take a 2 minute IFEG to an unfilled 5 or 15 minute gap, which is PB Blake's model and is a fantastic model. He's a great trader and that is a great model. Just so many people don't know how to trade his shit. So many people will take something like this, which in my opinion is a bad trade because you're just catching a falling knife, right? So many people will just take this and then just be like, oh my God, Blake's model didn't work. Dude, in my opinion, right? It is a great model. It works. You just need to take it into better circumstances, right? For example, right here, right? You have the unfilled 4-hour gap below us, right? This is just Blake's model on a higher time frame, right? You sweep a high, you tap OT of a bearish range, you inverse the highest time frame gap in the leg, targeting an unfilled higher time frame gap, right? We have a 15 minute gap, you inverse it, you can do stops above the IFEG, stops above the swing high of the candle, targeting an unfilled gap right here, right? The concept of entering off an IFEG targeting an unfilled gap is great when the draw on liquidity is aligned with your system. But if your draw on liquidity is not aligned with the system you're trading in the current moment, it just doesn't make any sense, right? For example, I get a lot of people asking me, oh, I trade Blake's model, PB mechanical model, can you help me? I don't trade that shit, but I know how it works. And I know it works great. You just take a fucking inverse target or a high time frame inverse in a given leg, targeting an unfilled higher time frame gap, right? Like a 1 minute IFEG targeting an unfilled 15 minute, or in this case, a 15 minute inverse targeting an unfilled 4-hour, right? Trading is fractal. Price action is fractal, meaning whatever applies on the hourly applies on the 1 minute, applies on the 15 seconds. That is the whole theory behind ICT concepts. That's why you see some retards taking fucking 15-second trades. I don't fuck with 15 seconds. Like 15-second IFEGs. Anything else is valid. But yeah, don't take trades like this if it's against a trend, right? And like the draw on liquidity isn't even higher. Like we're not taking out London highs anymore. We dumped 150 points. Like you think price wants us to take London highs out right now. It's not even thinking about London highs, all right? With that being said, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them. I'll be here to answer. Hope you guys all have a blessed day, and I'll see you boys tomorrow. Peace out.